so much for being here, man.
Thanks for having me, man. These chairs are comfy.
Absolutely, it is, right? Nice little sit down, right? Now, congrats on the ACM's New Male Artist of the Year, man. And also, this is groundbreaking, man. You are the first Black country artist to win.
Yeah.
So how does that feel, man?
Man, on one half it feels great. The other half is kind of sad that, you know, we're 2021 and kind of still talking about that. So my thing, man, it just shows the growth of the country music genre, where we're heading, and hopefully in the next couple of years it'll be like every other genre where it's not really about your skin color, it's just focused on the music and the type of shows you put on and the type of person you are.
Absolutely. And you also speaking about person and character, man, your story is incredible, your come-up story. I understand you lived in the car for a little bit, you were discovered at a grocery store. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, man, I moved to Nashville in 2007 with $21 in my bank account, because I know you can fill up on credit with $1. Right. It'll hit you till 2 days later. So I was like, I'm good, I can get down there. I was looking for a place to live. I was stopping off and, you know, checking Craigslist back then for a place to live. I found this trailer with no electric, lived there for a little bit. I had a choice after the lady sold the trailer to go back home to Delaware or stay in my car. So I lived in my car for a little while, man, and fast forward to 2016. At the time, I was working a bunch of jobs. I was writing songs, a janitor, overnight stock at Walmart, and working at Bonefish Grill. And I played this place called Puckett's in Franklin, Tennessee. It's a grocery store, a restaurant, and a music venue.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a lot. I played around there. I was playing music, and I was discovered by this guy named Ash Bowers, who's my manager now, man, and changed my life. Signed me a week later after being told in town for 10 years. He told me yes, and things been great.
It's incredible. We can clap for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, shout out to Ash,
That's amazing. And what a journey it's been, man, because you performed on American Idol, but you also auditioned back in 2011. So talk about full circle moment, man. What was that like?
Well, you know, it was crazy going back to Idol because I only made top 40. So they sent me home when they were picking the top 24 for the live show. And going back this time, singing, you know, my own music this time, I still felt like I was being judged. I was nervous, like, yo, they about to send me home again, man. That's PTSD, bro. I was sitting there freaking out about it. And I was wearing these tight leather pants anyway, so I was really nervous. I was up there like, losing my mind. But we did all right. We did all right.
That's incredible, man. That's incredible. And man, congrats, you just recently got married.
Yeah, man.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I gotta ask, man, so I've been married for 8 years now. How involved with the planning were you? Because the planning is serious.
I was there. No, man, it was like, it's little things. I was like, look, I got some groomsmen. I got, you know, 13 groomsmen. Man, I had my friends from college, my cousins, my band. You know, they're like brothers to me. And I was like, I'm only getting married once.
Right.
So we're gonna do this thing right.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna do it big. But she had a problem with my suit, so I designed a lot of my own clothes. And I designed this one suit she wasn't a fan of. She's like, no, you can't wear that. I was like, that's not fair. You get to look at my suit, but I can't see your dress. What if I don't like your dress?
Right.
That didn't go over too
No,
well.
I was about to say, that probably didn't go over well.
I designed another suit
Yeah,
that she
you did.
approved
Yeah,
of.
you did, yeah.
And everything was good,
Because
man.
now you know happy wife, happy life, my brother.
Happy
Absolutely.
life, bro.
Absolutely. And happy life, man. You just welcomed your first daughter. Your first daughter here, man. How is it? You're now part of the Girl Dad Club, man. How's it feel?
Boy, it's different.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I have my son's 7 now, and it was different, you know. And I'm glad my daughter was my second kid because, you know, your first kid, you're like, I don't want to move their arm too much. I don't want to break their arm trying to put their clothes on. So with my second, with my daughter, it's different. I don't know, she just looks at me different than my son did. It's like I'm there for her. Like she needs me there. And it's like now she's at the age where she's really wanting more daddy time. And every morning, before I start my day, we get up early, about 5:36, and I lay in the bed with her, me, her, and my wife, and we just hang out. You know, we play with her, talk, laugh, and watch her favorite TV shows, and we have about an hour and a half of that time. Then I get up and start my day. But it's important to me to have that time in the morning because I feel like you make time for what's important to you.
Absolutely, and I think this is what's so great about your new book, man, is that you get to continue to lay down that foundational work. Tell us about your book, man. My Voice is a Trumpet. I loved it.
Man, so I was reached out to by a lady named Margaret from Flamingo Books, Penguin, and asked if I'd be interested in writing a kid's book. And I was like, yeah, it's always something I wanted to do. So we sat around and talked, had this idea called My Voice is a Trumpet, just teaching kids to use their voice at a young age to encourage people. You know, motivate yourself, motivate other people, but also when you see things happening that shouldn't, stand up for it, because I stand up for those people that can't speak for themselves, because I think it's so important to teach them at a young age. That way they grow up to be adults that still have that same confidence to speak up for themselves and speak up for other people. And using your voice is your physical voice, but also sign language.
Absolutely.
It's also writing notes. Your voice is whatever you say and how you say it to the world, however you need to get that message across.
That's a beautiful thing, man.
Thank
Y'all.
you, man. Thank you.
Jimmie's book is called My Voice is a Trumpet. It's available July 13th. We'll be back. This is Jimmie Allen right here, y'all.